Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo-jung. From holding hands to a tender waist hug. Take a minute and watch the clip we open the video with. That candid fanshot moment toward the end of the Asia Artist Awards is precisely the kind of tiny unscripted beat that turns casual viewers into full-time romantics. If you like your celebrity sightings served with a side of "Did you sit?" this short sequence delivers. At first a hand reached, then fingers linked, and finally a reassuring arm around a waist as the crowd closes in. A progression so quietly intimate it made fans everywhere press replay. For the slow-motion replays, frame-by-frame breakdowns, and the affectionate over-analysis that follows every blink and glance, BIS, Asian Star Spotlight, has been on the case, curating the moments fans keep talking about. We'll pull on those edits and reactions here to sketch out what happened, why it resonated so strongly, and how much of the feeling comes from the context and history this pair share. The setting, the AAA finale, lights, applause, and that typical post-show hustle where artists move through clusters of colleagues, staff and fans to get to the exits. A fan cam captured the scene from a distance, which is part of what made it feel so genuine. This wasn't a camera crew directed close-up, it was a bystander's view of something likely unplanned. In the clip you can see Park Bo-gum take Kim Yoo-jung's hand as people shift and squeeze through the area. Soon after, as the space tightens, his hand moves from hers to her waist in a gentle protective wrap. It's a small motion, but in a noisy, crowded moment it reads like shelter. Why did a tiny move generate such heat online? Partly it's the sequence. Holding hands is intimate. Placing a hand on someone's waist in a crowded room leans toward protective. Fans noted the timing and the ease. There's no sudden grabbing, no dramatic flourish. Instead, the motions are calm, measured, and seem to come from habit rather than performance. That naturalness is exactly what fandoms prize. The impression that what you see is not a posed publicity moment but an actual slice of real interaction. The supplied image that circulated with the clip helps sell the story. It shows them mid-move, candid, slightly blurred, and therefore oddly private despite being public. Park Bo-gum's arm is positioned in a way that suggests guidance and closeness rather than showmanship. Kim Yoo-jung's posture is relaxed, and she does not pull away. Rather, she follows along as if comfortable with that proximity. Because the shot isn't a staged portrait, most viewers interpreted it as a genuine exchange rather than a PR moment. Responses split but dominated by affectionate excitement. Some fans rewound the clip dozens of times, analyzing the angle of his palm and the speed of his step. Comments ranged from dreamy declarations, "This is proof they're more than friends," to nostalgic exclamations about their chemistry dating back to Love in the Moonlight. International fandoms chimed in too, turning the clip into a trending thread across platforms. "Their rapport never fades," wrote one overseas fan. Another shared a slow-motion edit with romantic music and the caption, "Still the perfect pair." At the same time, a chorus of caution rose up among more measured viewers. A fair and sensible perspective reminded people that a back-facing, slightly blurry clip is hardly definitive evidence of anything other than physical closeness at a busy moment. Some comments emphasized context. Award shows are hectic, hands can land where they comfort, and long-term colleagues often display gestures that look intimate simply because they are comfortable with one another. A few thoughtful fans urged restraint. "Enjoy the warmth," they said, but avoid speculation that pressures the individuals involved. That tension, between hopeful romance reading and tempered realism, is where this clip found most of its power. For many observers who have followed this pair's history, tiny gestures accumulate into a convincing pattern. Gentle attentions at events, careful timing when offering drinks, and now a protective hand at a crowded exit. Those who read patterns as meaningful felt the waist hug added a new, more intimate chapter to the ongoing public story of their rapport. Those who urged caution asked everyone to consider alternate explanations. Friendly care, practical steering through a crowd, or simple instinct to protect a colleague. Beyond interpretation, the emotional response reveals why audiences care so much. Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo-jung's earlier work together created a shared narrative for fans, a catalog of looks and beats that made small reunions feel like callbacks. When two people with that background display easy, unself-conscious physicality, viewers often project the beloved on-screen relationship onto the present. The effect is less about proof and more about the warm feeling of continuity. Nostalgia meets the thrill of what if. Another reason the clip resonated is its international spread. It wasn't just a local fan page. Edits and reaction threads crossed borders, with viewers from across Asia and beyond sharing the same delighted reactions. For many, seeing these two together again, calm, natural, and quietly affectionate, felt like a comforting connection in a landscape where celebrity moments can feel increasingly staged. What about the pair themselves? So far they've remained characteristically private, offering fans only small moments and professionalness in interviews and appearances. That discretion only heightens fan interest. When public figures don't feed speculation, fans often fill in the blanks with theory and feeling. Whether the clip indicates a romantic relationship, a deep friendship, or simply a protective habit forged after years of working together, the image has already become one of the evening's most replayed moments. If you're wondering what to take away, a balanced view is the most humane one. Celebrate the warmth and the cute nostalgia, but remember real people have private lives. Enjoy the edits and the affection they inspire, but avoid invasive curiosity. The clip is a lovely human fragment, a short little story in the middle of a long, busy night, and it's understandable that fans who love these performers want to savor it. Finally, if you're one of the many who want more slow-motion dissection and affectionate context, this Asian Stars Spotlight will continue to curate the best moments, offering tidy replays and thoughtful commentary so that fans can enjoy these micronarratives responsibly. Whether you interpret the hand-to-waist move as protective intimacy, long-time collegial comfort, or simply a practical guiding gesture in a crowded venue, the moment is undeniably affecting. A small human beat that reminds viewers why these two remain so compelling on and off the screen. So replay the clip if it makes you smile, discuss it if you must, and most importantly, be kind in how you talk about real people. Whether this is friendship, romance, or something beautifully in between, the warmth on display is easy to appreciate. And that, for now, might be enough. Wishing Park Bo-gum and Kim Yoo-jung even greater success ahead, continued love and support from fans across Asia, and hoping that in the near future they will reunite in a brand new drama or film that allows their timeless chemistry to shine once again on screen.